Hello, and welcome to my first Pick a Card reading. This is a reading meant to help you gain insight into what you are releasing during this upcoming full moon and its waning period. This is a timeless reading, so even if you are past November 19th full moon, you can still apply this reading to the upcoming or current full moon and waning period that you're in now. These readings are only a guide for you to use and affirm your life, and not meant to determine any actions or events in your life. You can take what resonates and let go of what doesn't. I'm using the Earth Power Oracle by Stacey DeMarco, which features different locations on Earth and affirmations to go with each location. I'm also just going to be using this pack of cards that I got from the thrift store. They're from like Reno, Nevada, but they're fun. So here we have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. To choose your pile, start with a deep breath and eyes closed. Open your eyes and gaze at the 3 piles, or imagine them in your mind's eye, right in front of you, for a few breaths. Now, either look at the first pile or turn your head slightly to the left. Take a deep breath in through your nose and imagine that breath is pulling the energy of that first pile and channeling it between your brows. Do you feel anything? A pressure? Maybe a light tingle? Let's try with the second card. Keep your head straight forward now. Imagine the second card in your mind's eye or gaze at it deeply. Take a deep breath in through your nose, pulling that energy of the second card to your forehead. Are the sensations different this time? Maybe stronger? Maybe lighter? Now turn your head slightly to the right and try again with the third card. Whichever card you feel the strongest sensation with is most likely the pile for you. If there are more than one that you resonate with, then maybe it's possible that both readings can be for you. Use your own discernment for this to know what is right for you. The time stamps are down below in the description, and I'll see you at your reading. Hello, Pile 1. Welcome to your reading. This is your Earth Power Oracle card, the Stepped Pyramid of Saqqara. Your soul is eternal. You accept cyclical rejuvenation. If this card resonates with you, I suggest later looking up the Stepped Pyramid of Saqqara, seeing what you can find about it. I'm getting that something that you're needing to release is having to do with you being hard on yourself. You're a little hard on yourself. Let's see what the playing cards say. Got the 6 of Clubs here. Two of Clubs. And the Ace of Hearts. I'm seeing that you're finding balance in yourself. You're starting to become self-assured. Maybe the path is clearing up a little bit for some more stability in your life. But I definitely see this happening with like a business partner. Someone else is going to be coming into your life, bringing some opportunities. You're probably also really nervous about this release that you're having. It's going to be a release of old beliefs of some form, possibly even a release of your your stability. There's going to be a release, something that you are giving up. Could be something physical, a home, a place, and even a place in someone else's heart, or someone else's mind. You're going to let go of that, and you're going to let go of the expectations that have come with that. And once you do, you're going to find a lot of luck and abundance. You're going to find a lot of luck and abundance here. A lot of your heart's desires are going to be fulfilled. You're going to be able to reflect upon yourself a lot easier. Yeah, you're going to be able to reflect on yourself a lot easier. I see. Because right now you're having a hard time seeing yourself clearly. And it's like you're wanting this healing, but you're having a hard time kind of getting there. You might be feeling a little bit lost. You're letting go of these habits and these beliefs that have kept you in this place for so long. And you're falling into a new way of thinking. Let's elaborate on this Six of Clubs, Spirit. Why did that come out? Y'all probably saw that before I did. But the Three of Diamonds. You're gonna get help with someone. Like the path, your future is gonna be fine. You letting go of this is ultimately going to really help you. But you're probably gonna need some help. Someone's gonna come in with some creative ideas. They might put you to work, or you might be on the go, traveling somewhere for work, let's say. There's gonna be a change of scenery that really helps put things into perspective for you. Let's elaborate on the Two of Clubs here. Wow. Yeah, I'm seeing this as some kind of union of love. It could be a friendship, it could be family, but could also be a new romantic interest, or someone you are romantically connected to. You're just kind of done with how things have been in the past. Maybe your emotions have been too uptight or getting in the way. And that's kind of what causing you to get in the way of yourself. But also there could be some toxicity in the past, and you're really wanting to move into a new stage of life where you can get past these feelings. Let's elaborate on the hearts here. Yeah, you're really stepping into your power. You're really, really stepping into your power with this Queen of Hearts. You're going to reach your heart's desire, and you're going to be the bad bitch. You're going to have it all together. You're going to feel like you are in your element. Not only are you going to feel more confident, but you're going to feel like you'll be confident enough to support others in ways that you maybe have wanted to. Maybe in the past you were a provider a little bit too much, and that was kind of that toxicity, a little bit of codependency. But you're really going to come out of that. You're really going to come out of that, and things are going to be looking a lot better for you. Let's
see the 5. This is the change. This is the change in your ideas, change in location. I'm really seeing a move here. Something you're letting go is a physical place. Is a physical place. That could be some home that you've been in. It could be someone's heart, but you're really changing where you're holding on to these things. It could even be something that you're feeling in your body. I'm getting for some of you. You're gonna have some relief from something that's felt really stagnant in your body, maybe digestive issues, something of the sort. Let's go here in the beginning, this present here. Ooh. The 9 of Spades. Yeah, ideas. Yeah, you're letting go of these ideas about yourself. Um, and they've been pretty harmful. You're no longer putting these things on yourself. And this is opening up creatively, like your creative brain. This is opening up your creative brain. You're really hard on yourself. I see you're really hard on yourself. You're this pyramid, but it's kind of like you see yourself at the bottom of the pyramid and you're looking up and you're like, ugh, I just don't even want to get up there. Then really, if you zoom out, I see that you're on this larger pyramid and you're like already almost to the top. So you really just kind of have to zoom out and change your perspective about where you are on your path, because you are being your own worst enemy right now. And this full moon is really going to teach you how to love yourself and accept yourself in ways that are going to bring you a lot of wealth, a lot of love. You're going to be feeling really full after this waning period. But give yourself some time, give yourself some space. This is a really powerful full moon, sorry. And this release it feels like something greater than just this lifetime, really. It feels like something greater than this lifetime. Um, and your soul has been really, really working towards this release. So be easy on yourself. Be easy on yourself. Yeah, that's all I have for you, Pile 1. I hope that this reading was resonant. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye! Hi! Welcome, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. So let's see what your Earth Power Oracle card is. Magdalena Bay, Baja. I birth new concepts and ideas easily. I am full of flowfulness in every part of my life. Grace permeates my being. This is a beautiful card. And I'm not gonna lie, it kind of threw me off at first because it starts out with I birth new concepts and ideas easily. And I'm like, yo, this is a full moon reading. We're not birthing anything right now. But I really got the message that something that you, Pile 2, are really having a hard time dealing with is birthing things and feeling worthy of birthing new things. You have maybe been told that you can't do things as a child or from a past relationship. You've been told that, no, you can't do this, or you're not allowed to do this, or just have had society and outside influences tell you that this isn't the field that you belong in because you haven't really seen representation of that. So you're releasing all of these ideas about yourself that you're not able to do these things when really, truly, you are. Maybe you have been kind of like a whale and you exist better in the water. And the things that you're trying to birth, is something that you're just like you're really comfortable with these ideas, but it's not what is truly in your heart. Yeah, it's not what is truly in your heart. And you're not allowing yourself to birth these ideas because you need to let go of these rigid forms that have supported you for so long. But they're just not allowing you to grow in the ways that you're needing to grow now. So let's take a look at the cards. That was not a good one. Let's get the energy flowing. There we go. What is pile 2 releasing in this full moon? That's not what we want. Unless you do want all of the cards. What's pile 2 releasing in this full moon? Wow. Okay. The 4 of spades here. Let's do one more. What is pile 2 releasing? I'm not going to count that. What is pile 2 releasing for the full moon? A lot of black cards. This is some heavy, I was going to say, the S-H-I-T, but we'll see. We'll see how comfortable I feel with cursing on this channel. You're letting go with some heavy stuff. Some really heavy ideas. Like you have been forced. I was saying that you were. I just imagine this image of the leg braces. I know you've seen them in Forrest Gump. If any of you've seen the movie Forrest Gump, as a child he has those leg braces, and I'm getting the image of like you feel like you've had these leg braces and they help support you for a good time in your life. But now it's time to run, Forrest. You gotta run. And that's going to require you to run yourself out of those braces. It's gonna require you a little bit of more effort. You were walking in the path of that the braces would allow you to walk in, but now there's things in your life requiring you to step out of those bounds. And you're gonna have to use your muscles a little bit more than you've been used to. And I don't just mean physical muscles, but like a mental muscle, emotional mental muscle, those kinds of things. You're gonna have to use these parts of yourself a lot more, and it's gonna take a lot more effort for you to move forward. You're putting a lot of effort in these things in order to release them. I see that this is stuff that's been keeping you stable for so long. All these ideas, they've been keeping you stable, but these legs are kind of about to slide right out from under you. Whether you like it or not, these braces are coming off. Spirit says, whether you like it or not. We have the 9 of clubs here. This is your foundations. You're about to walk through that door. Like this is something you've already thought about. Maybe this has come up quite a few times. Like this is a powerful full moon and eclipse season. So what's happening right now is very karmic, and you've been working towards removing these braces for a long time, probably many lives. And this is your moment that you step through that door. This is your moment that you step through that door. Let's get some clarification on this 6 of spades here. What pile 2 is releasing? Releasing the need for help. You're releasing the need for help and creative thinking. I'm seeing that in the past, you've thought a little bit more creatively, but you were discouraged, and that allowed you to fall back into these patterns that you are stuck in. Um, but be open to those new ideas. Maybe they come from a friend. Maybe they come from a lover. Um, they're maybe they come from a lover. Maybe this is you being open to a new kind of relationship. Maybe this is you stepping into a new way of thinking about being in relationship with someone. And this could be romantic or platonic. Um, but it's really going to change your foundations. It's really going to change your foundational way of thinking. Um, yeah, you've had these belief systems for a while, and they've just kind of been secretly hurting you. We have the Nine of Diamonds. You're there. You're there. You have these ideas in your head and you're not acting on them. I feel like you've been at this Nine of Diamonds stage for a while. You've been germinating seeds. Um, You've been watering your garden, you've got your lamps on, everything's at the right temperature, and you're set. You've been doing that for a while, but you didn't really think about the aftermath of like, well, when this plant grows, what are like the leaves going to look like? How do I have to actually take care of these new parts of the plant? Um, yeah, you haven't thought about the aftermath, and that's something that you really should think about. I think you've been avoiding thinking about it because you're worried about what it looks like. Maybe there've been things in the past that, like ideas in the past, that have been solidified for you through experience. But I'm here to tell you that things don't have to be like that. And you ultimately can choose your reality and choose your experiences, and you can be in control of what's happening. Let's get more elaboration on this Nine of Diamonds here. Clarity on this Nine of Diamonds. Ace of Hearts. Yeah, once you do this, it's gonna it's gonna open up to everything that you've really desired in life, even things that you've desired that you've probably kept hidden with these black cards here. You've been so in your head. Oh, I feel for you. This feels like a headache in the back of my head. And those are just kind of like so annoying. They're not like the worst, like, like behind your eyes and in your forehead and stuff, but those ones in the back, those headaches in the backs of your head, they just, they can last forever and they're so bothersome. And then they start going down into your shoulders. Like, this is what I'm feeling, this tension that has been in your body for so long. And it's all based because of these ideas. Hold on, my heater is turning on. Don't need that loudness right now. Don't need that loudness. Um, Sorry about my mic if you like heard it doing things. Let's get some clarity on this Nine of Clubs. Okay. Spirit is saying they have some new love for you, and this is very karmic, divine energy. Spirit guides are really, really on your side with this one. Um, they're saying go with the flow. Go with the flow. Be like the whale. I'm seeing the echolocation. Whales using the echolocation to speak to one another, um, and that it's like a hidden, like it's not something that we can really see or like necessarily hear. They they feel they feel these things, and that's kind of how they translate um, their communication. So allow yourself to feel these thoughts, this six of spades, this four of spades, this nine of clubs. Feel into these thoughts. Where do you feel them in your body? Where do you feel them in your body? And how can you work on trying to clear them out? Because spirit is saying, like, look, we've got your back. Emotionally, spiritually, mentally, you're fine. Physically, you're fine too. You're being held, like you're being so divinely held right now by your spirit guides. Um, and they just want you to know, like, this is all happening for a reason. This is happening for a reason, right? Is there any more thoughts? Okay. Yeah. Step into your power. Be open to new ways of thinking, new ways of setting foundation for yourself. Be excited. Be excited for what's to come. This gives me very like Fool card energy. Be excited for what's to come. Let go of these ideas that are being held in your body, in your head. Yeah. Let go of your braces. Let go of your braces, pile 2. Step out of those restrictions. You didn't put them there. They are placed there to help you grow in certain ways, but you've outgrown them. And now it's time for you to run, Forest. That's all I gotta say. It's time for you to run, Forest. Run, Forest, run. That's all I'm getting for you, pile 2. Thank you so much for this reading. I hope that everything resonates with you. And I look forward to speaking with you in my next video. Bye. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Just check out your Earth Power Oracle card. The Cathedral of Notre Dame. The feminine divine is alive in all spiritual practices. Places of power remain places of power. I am full of love and tolerance. Oh, shaky hand. Sometimes I don't like this card, but it's always like a very necessary card. You've been in your divine masculine for quite some time, and it's like you've reached a point where you've done kind of like all you can with that energy, and there's not really anywhere else you can go with it. I'm seeing that you've been through some like ego battles. You've been through some ego battles with yourself, and maybe even have had some of that negative masculine energy, experience some of that. And you have some regrets and some guilt about it, where you've asserted yourself, asserted your power. You're feeling some regrets about that. Let's see what the playing cards have to say. I kind of love when the card scoots back. I'm an air sign. I love that wind. What is pile 3 releasing for this full moon? in this waning period. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about, that masculine energy. Wow, this is a heavy one for this cycle. This came up in the last reading. What is pile 3 releasing in this full moon period, in this waning period? Okay. Okie dokie then. Whew. We have the 7. Oh my gosh. All right. Such heavy energy. I don't like seeing all black cards, but that's okay. You're definitely releasing this masculine energy. It's so funny that this came out, right? This is the card. Look how stern he looks. Like, he's just kind of over it. He's like, yeah, I'm king. So what? Here's my flashy sword. He's got his eyes. Like, he's not looking at the club because he knows he owns it. He doesn't have to keep a watchful eye on it. He's got someone to do that for him, right? He's so in his power that he's just not concerned. He's not bothered that it's going to be taken away. But where's this queen energy? Like, you can have all of the power and all of the smarts and ideas and stability in the world, but we're human, and we kind of need more than that. Going into the spades energy. This foundation that you've set for yourself, that you're like kind of protecting, that you're proud of, you're really proud of this foundation you've built for yourself. It's crumbling. These are ideas. These are ideas. Like, this foundation of ideas that you've built for yourself. It's crumbling. And it's out of your control. I'm seeing it's really out of your control, whether it's the circumstances you're in, or a new relationship that's brought things to your attention. I'm seeing even like an institution, like a school or a workplace, has really caused you to flip, make a 180. Maybe there's an ultimatum that's happening and you're really concerned and freaked out about it, and you don't even want to listen to these people. You're like, I'm gonna go do my own thing. Like, you can't tell me what to do. Can't you see I've been doing what I want to do this whole time, and it's been working out great for me? I'm in this cathedral. The thing I'm seeing about this cathedral is more than likely built by men, right? It was put up with masculine energy. They are the ones that gave their like blood, sweat, and tears and ideas, architecture. Men were just kind of like in charge during that time or whatever. But it's ironic because this is a church, a cathedral, a sacred space. And that is really divine feminine. That is really divine feminine energy. So you've built this cathedral for yourself with fully intending it to be a cathedral, and you're not open to allowing a channel for these feminine energies to come through. You just haven't been open to that. Whether it's ideas you feel like you don't need it, or you are maybe afraid. You're afraid to kind of let this feminine energy into your life. And don't worry about like genders here. These cards can mean like this could be you, and you are a she, her, and that's fine. But you need to let go of this ego. Like, you thinking that you can do all these things by yourself, because it's going to change. It's going to change for you. And I'm sensing you're kind of behind. Like, you could have made this change a little bit earlier and it would have been easier for you, but now you're having to put in the hard effort. You're having to really put in this hard effort, and it could be really, I don't want to say like depression, but it can be really, really hard. And maybe you are feeling a little bit depressed about it. Maybe there's been, I keep hearing trauma bonds. Like there's been depression in the past, and that was like a big part of you coming into your identity. So it's really linked. You're really linked to those painful periods in your life. Your loneliness. You want to be doing this on your own, but as humans, we're just social creatures, and we can't do everything on our own. We need physical, mental, emotional stimulation, from outside forces. These spades, the majority of them are pointing towards yourself. You're wanting to just only keep this energy for yourself. Maybe you're holding on to a lot of new ideas, a lot of ways you can help people, and you just don't want to do it because you're fearing being rejected. Um, Stop being so stuck up, pile three. Jeez. 8. Yeah, I was saying, open your heart to feminine energy. Feminine energy is cyclical rejuvenation. We go through these cycles and waves, just like this 8. These hearts weaving in and out. Be open to the flow of life. Don't You have been so rigid in your formation, and look, it has kept you up this long, but what happens when a fire comes? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Let's elaborate on this 5 and 6 here. What's up with this 5 and 6? Whew. Yeah. Things are going to be good for you once you clear out these ideas, of having to do things on your own. People are out there waiting to help. People are out there waiting to help you. You can have your freedom in the ways that you want. Just because you have attachments with people, just because you have a change of heart, and you change the way that you feel and move, you're more accepting of the way that you move and feel without this structure that you've created for yourself. You'll be open. You'll be so open to this change. It'll be easy for you. But it's happening. It's happening whether you want it to or not. For some of you, I'm hearing it's already happened, and you're kind of still like hanging off the side of the cliff, but you're still like hanging onto this rope or whatever. And spirit's just like, let go, like looking down at you, just like, come on, you've been fighting too hard. You've been fighting too hard. Let go of the rope. We're gonna catch you. What is some more cards for this reading here for pile 3? And what are they letting go? Spirit, it's pile 3 letting go of any clarifying messages here. I don't know. I think they're just saying like, yeah, this is like a very straightforward pile. Just freaking do it. Make the moves. You got to plant new seeds. You've been planting the same stuff over and over and over again. And your life is not going to change if you keep growing the same foods. You have a change of heart. Start planning something new. Take the steps to break free, to believe in a connection that can be bigger and greater than these past ideas, that can be bigger and greater than what you've made, because there's always room for improvements. There's always room for improvements. Even cathedrals like this, ancient buildings, I've seen they've put coverings over some ancient buildings to help preserve them from the sun and the rain. Like, maybe this is something that you need. Like, you're going to need some other people to help you through this. Let go of doing it on your own, pile 3. Let go of doing it on your own. Wow, it's a Jack again. Pile 2 have Jack too. Not this Jack. You've had this idea that you've got to be grown, and you've got to be grown in certain ways. And you built your cathedral. You did A, B, and C that said that this is how you be a grown person. But what about that inner child, that inner creative child that had all of these ideas when they were younger? Like, did you forget about that? Knock knock. Your childhood is knocking on your door. That creative spirit inside you, you can silence it all you want. But it's not going to get you where you want to go. Look at him looking over at this 9. It's like, oh, I've got one diamond, but look, I've got 9 that I've been neglecting. Don't neglect your diamonds, even if they're still looking like coal or something. Like, give them a little pressure, and they're really beautiful. They're really beautiful. Don't think that things have to be one way. Yeah, don't think that things have to be a certain way. Any more messages here? Yes, get creative. Get creative. It'll be good for you. I don't feel like you've been creative. You've been in your rigid, like, I have plans, I have ideas, I am a delegator, I don't get my hands dirty. No, get your hands dirty. Get your world flipped turned upside down with these 5s. It's happening whether you want it or not, so you're gonna have to get used to it. And honestly, pile 3, I don't feel sorry for you, because this is so good. Your reading started out with just dark cards, and look at this brightness that's coming. Look at this brightness that's coming. Let the divine into your cathedral. You built it. You did everything you were supposed to do. And congrats to you. You did it. But now it's time to open up the heart, open up the mind a little bit more, and let yourself be full of love and tolerance. Your place of power is always going to remain your place of power. You're not going to lose anything by opening up to more. You're not going to lose anything by opening up to more. That's all I have for you, pile 3. I hope that reading was resonant. Be easy on yourself with this full moon. Very powerful energy. Just be easy on yourself. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye.